Hi guys, how are you? I'm Jay and welcome to my channel. So it's been so great on YouTube so far. I've done 2 videos. I've done a vegan mukbang videos with my non-vegan friends. That was so much fun. And I've also did a vegan ice cream video. You guys should definitely check those videos out. So for today's video, I thought I'd do something different. I want to tell you guys how I became vegan, like how did it all start for me. You know, right now, like going vegan basically changed my whole life. It inspired me to be a vegan chef. It just really changed my whole life direction. I became a vegetarian when I was 14. And, you know, I was just really curious about what happens to animals, like how animals get treated. So I became vegetarian after seeing a PETA video. I saw Meet Your Meat by PETA. And that video really changed my whole view about eating meat. And it didn't really click to me. I saw it 2 times. I saw it once about like 6 months before going vegetarian, and it didn't really do anything to me then, because I just did not know what is possible with vegan food. I didn't know what I was gonna eat, and my mom's like, oh, you can't be vegetarian, you're not gonna have anything to eat. So I listened to her. I was just like 14, so I did not know what to eat by myself. So I did not become vegetarian. But I was still so curious. I would just research about what happens to animals. And it wasn't until I started like playing this McDonald's game that PETA came out with. It was about where you raise cows and then you send them off to slaughter and they get turned into hamburgers. And I saw that video, you know, and I played that game, and it just clicked in my head that animals have to die for food. And that was it, you know. I just did not want to eat meat anymore after that game. It was just like I just did not realize that so many people don't realize that animals have to die for food. Cows have to get artificially impregnated to make milk. Like, chickens have to be crowded into little cages to produce eggs. So many people don't realize that. And, you know, it's all about exposing yourself to these videos. If you eat meat, you should definitely see these videos. Like, if someone eats meat to me and they say, oh, I have never watched a video of factory farming, that to me means you're basically selfish. Like, you're basically so selfish. You're eating meat and you don't realize that meat comes from an animal, and you don't even care to even see a video. Like, so many people tell me that when I want to show them a video, they're like, oh, I don't want to see it, it's gonna change my view about eating meat. And, you know, it's very important to see those videos about factory farming if you're eating meat. So if any of you guys eat meat, just definitely check those videos out. You know, it's okay if you don't go vegan right away. You will be vegan. It's alright if you don't go vegan right away. So anyway, let's see. I was vegetarian at 14. I saw Meet Your Meat, and that just basically made me vegetarian within a couple of days. And I remember the next day, I'm like, what am I gonna be eating? Like, am I gonna be eating salads for the rest of my life? So I literally did not know what I was gonna be eating, but I did not care. I did not want to eat any meat or anything. And actually, the last animal meal that I ate was sushi. So I ate sushi like so much, and I was just like sick of it. That was like basically the last non-vegetarian meal that I ate before going vegetarian. So I became vegetarian I stayed vegetarian for 5 months, and for me, I still felt guilty. I still felt guilty drinking milk. I still felt guilty eating eggs. And, you know, then I switched from regular eggs and milk to organic dairy, organic eggs. But, you know, organic eggs are better than regular eggs, but those chickens still go to the same slaughterhouse, and their organic dairy is better than conventional dairy, but also those cows still go to those same slaughterhouses. So I just felt guilty about that. And so I decided to go fully vegan. You know, I just gradually went vegan, actually. Instead of dairy cheese, I got soy cheese, but it still had casein in it. and I just stopped eating eggs. So it was about a 5-month progress for me to go fully vegan. And I remember the week I went vegan. It was early November, the first week of November in 2007. And I basically went trick-or-treating for Halloween, and you know, with Halloween candy, I was about like 15, so with Halloween candy, it's full of milk, and I remember just feeling guilty, like, why am I doing this? Like, why am I getting candy with milk in it? And I had read about it, so I just felt so guilty eating chocolate with milk in it, and but I did binge eat that day chocolate. I ate so much chocolate, and I was literally sick of it. And so, basically I remember the next day after Halloween, I'm like, I'm vegan now. I'm not gonna drink milk. I'm not gonna eat eggs. I'm gonna be 100% vegan. And going vegan basically changed my whole life. And it just really, because like, I was an inspiring actor at that time when I went vegan. You know, I wanted to be an actor from the age of 10 to 15. So I was an aspiring actor. I had no interest in cooking at all. You know, I would never think I would be a chef, but like going vegan made me into a chef because I wanted to be that person to change people's views about vegan food, because like there was like not too many chefs to look up to, vegan chefs, and I wanted to be there to show people how amazing vegan food is. So I decided I wanted to be a chef, which is like, and then going vegan, like when I went vegan, I was so extreme. Like, you could not eat meat in front of me. I would just yell at you if you ate meat in front of me. And I remember going to animal protests. It was a couple months after I went vegan, and then I would be going to these animal protests in the city, like protesting fur. I just needed a way to get that. I was just so shocked at the world about how animals are treated. I did not care. I wanted to get my message heard, and everything upset me. Like, the fur industry upset me, the egg industry, everything upset me, and I would just be protesting every week. But then I realized protesting is good and all, and I definitely appreciate everyone who's an animal activist. But I decided to put that energy into something else. So I got into cooking. I started blogging and sharing my recipes on forums. Like, one of my favorite forums was the Post-Punk Kitchen by Isa Sandra Mosikowitz. So that was like one of my favorite forums of vegan forums, and I just shared my recipes there and my food pictures. And I started a vegan blog when I was actually 15, and then I just kept blogging and blogging, and just like going vegan made me want to cook. It was so great. And yeah, so I became vegan, and yeah, so going vegan made me want to be a chef. So that's how I became vegan. And I actually remember, and like growing up, I kind of knew I was gonna be vegan, because like I would always question meat. Like, even my mom told me today, like she tells me like that I would always question meat, like where it comes from. Like when I was eating like beef that she would cooking, I'm like, oh, I don't want to eat this. This is an animal. But like she would just tell me to eat it because that's like tradition, and like she did not know how to cook anything vegan, of course. And yeah, so she didn't know how to cook vegan, so I just had to eat the meat. And also, I also remember another moment, like when me and my family went to this upstate to pick our own cows, which they were going to be slaughtered for meat. And that was like so emotional for me. Like, I had to choose a cow, which cow that was going to get killed. And when I heard the guy who was killing the cow saying that he's going to hit them with a hammer, that I just started tearing up. I just could not be in that same area where the cows were going to die. I just ran to the car, told my mom that I cannot eat that meat, but for some reason I still blocked that part of my mind where you wanna just block that part of my mind, and I still continued eating meat for a while until I became fully vegetarian. If you guys see this video, I hope you guys like the video. And I hope you guys go vegan. And also, going vegan is definitely a process. Like, it does not happen overnight. For some people, it does happen overnight. For me, it took about 5 months to go fully vegan. And it was a 5-month journey to go fully vegan. I just went vegetarian, then started gradually eliminating things. So if you guys are just starting to get curious about going vegan, you don't have to go vegan overnight. Just do it gradually. But it's so much easier to be vegan now than it was like 9 years ago. Because I remember going to the supermarket, my local supermarket, there was just one type of soy milk. Now, there is so many non-dairy milks. Like, you have almond milk, you have cashew milk, you have that coconut milk blends. Like, there is so many things. And now, there's so many new products out there. Like, there's so many meat alternatives. Now, there's also, like, this burger that bleeds. It's all plant-based. It's just such a great time to be vegan right now. And yeah, so this is the perfect time to be vegan. So you guys definitely check out these videos that I put down below in my bio. Definitely check those videos out. If you're looking for more information to go vegan, just check those videos out. Meet Your Meat will change your life, I think. Because when I saw that video almost 9 years ago, it just changed my whole outlook on the factory farming, and I just did not want to have anything to do with factory farming. And yeah, so that's why I became vegan. And it's so great, you know, going vegan basically made me into a chef. You know, I now also consider myself a professional vegan because it's like my job to show people how easy this way of living is, how amazing you feel. You know, it's like amazing. You have so much energy, of course, going vegan, and I don't think I would be able to do what I do without going vegan. And I would probably never be a chef. And, you know, it's just so powerful, like, what a diet can do to your life. It can literally change everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to hit the subscribe button down below. And also give this video a thumbs up. And also, please leave a comment. I love reading comments. Thank you guys. Till next time.